Hi Red City, it's GM here, just doing a weekly wrap-up of our weekend of basketball. It was absolutely huge weekend for us. Our under-12s and our under-14 teams had carnival rounds, which means they had multiple games, just compacting all the rep games into a 2-month period before the state champ. So well done to everyone who's stuck at it. It's been a pretty hard slog, but we're having some really good results of late, so pleasing to see. On top of that, we had our QSL games. Our men's and women's Div 1 teams played USC RIP, and our Div 2 men came up against Toowoomba. So I'm just going to go through some results from the weekends. We'll start with our under-12 girls. This is Waters Group that have played their way up to another level, which is just really good to see. All the work that they've been doing and putting in. So let's have a look at their results here we go. Got the Sunday results here. So they played Gold Coast Breakers lunchtime game and went down by 8, 42-34 against Gold Coast Breakers. So playing up at the next level, and they're still competitive against some of these teams, which is really good to see. And then we went down by 19 to Toowoomba Mountaineers in their second game. So good job, girls. Good to see you, sticking it to those other teams, and you're going to learn a whole lot more at that next level, I'm sure. All right, let's move on to our under-12 boys. They had a couple of games on the Saturday. We had a game against Southern Districts. Close one, went down by 9 to Southern Districts in the afternoon game, and then later at 4:30 they had a win over Toowoomba, 47-28. So congratulations, boys. We've been working hard. You guys are getting better each week, and we start to see it now. So stick with it, and let's keep moving forward. All right, let's go to our under-12 Raw team. This is my team. Unfortunately, I cannot get to state championships, and things are just getting too hectic. So, big thank you to Justice Valach for coming in and stepping in as the coach. Looking forward to catching up with the boys this afternoon and just doing a formal handover. Really think they're going to enjoy Justice and the way he coaches. So. All right, they had their game against the Pirates, a close one, went down by 4. Oh, man. Lots to be learnt from that. Good to see you're on the page with these teams, so congratulations, boys. Who else did you play? That was on the... Oh, here we go. And another close one, went down by 14 to Gold Coast Breakers. So that was on the Saturday. On the Sunday, what have we got? 50-34, a win over Ipswich. Congratulations, boys. Like I said, all those, every game you play is something learnt. We're just trying to get better. And then afternoon up against Southern District's Trojans and went down 55-27. So stick with it, boys. We'll get better every week. All right, let's move on to our under-14 Boys Development Cup. This is Jared Bass's team. These boys have been they've been at it. I mean, when we've got we haven't got enough facilities for kids to find training space for. These guys have had to train on a couple of concrete floors, which is not what we want, but they're no fuss. They just kept playing, and they're getting better every week. So let's see who they play on the Saturday. They had a close one. Oh, boys went down by 3 to Sunshine Coast RIP. good effort, boys. That's a pretty high-scoring game, 81-78. So you guys aren't far off. And then 93 points they racked up against Brisbane Capitals and beat them 93-68. So well done, boys. Good to see. Good to see. That was the Saturday. Let's have a look at the Sunday game. And 48-60 against Southern District. So again, that's a pretty close game. Could have gone either way. I think they boys have held fourth spot and will go into a playoff, I think. Red City in the last game played Toowoomba and won by 6, 71-65. Boys are putting up some numbers there, so that's good to see. All right, let's move on to our under 14 Boys Challenge Cup. This is Nathan Johnson's team. Big win in Saturday afternoon. 95 points to 34. So they're the sort of games that it becomes a bit of a training run, really. That was some huge numbers there, boys. Congratulations. Here we go. And then in the later game, they played North Gold Coast Seahawks and had a tough one. Like, went down by 6, 50-44. So they're the ones you're going to learn from when you know those little things make a difference here and there. So that was on the Saturday. How do we go on the Sunday, boys? We had Southwest Metro Pirates. That looks like a tougher one. 81-54. They went down. And then in the afternoon, lost to Southern Districts 38-58. So means we're there. We're just there. We just got to keep working at it, boys. Stay with it. All right. Let's move on to our Premier League team. This is Darren Mayer's team. These are the boys that again played their way out of Southern Cup and up into Premier League. So congratulations, boys, on getting there and then being able to compete against some of these teams which are very, very good. And one of those teams is Gold Coast Waves. That's the team they play. They went down 76-46. Their next game played Northside Wizards, and that was a 5-point game. They lost 67-72. So good to see that up in the next level, you're still able to compete against those teams. All right, and that was on the Sunday. Did we have games on the Saturday? Saturday? No, we did not. All right, let's move on to our under 14 girls. Now these girls battled all the way through, and I think the teams below didn't want to come up to our level. So these girls have been stuck in a tough competition. Northside Wizards 67, our girls were 22, and who was there? And then Sunshine Coast Rip against Red City Royal, 22 points again. So girls, keep at it, mate. You're just fighting spirit, and that's what we love to see. Represent Red City, show them what we've got. Big hearts. All right, into our senior results. Our Div 2 men played Toowoomba 3. They were totally outsized. They had a couple of 6'9", 6'8" guys in there in the Toowoomba team, but our boys took it to them after a slow start. Came good, went through and came down to the last possession of the game on a free throw and a missed box out, and that was the game for them right there. We had some pretty good performances through that game. I think it was Jake Fisher got the MVP of that game. It was good to watch, boys. Very good to watch. All right, into our women's game. Our girls just had a little bit too much for USC Rip. It was a great matchup between Maddie Rocky and Lauren Mansfield. I think our girls came out on top, just with more depth and more teamwork, particularly on the defensive end. Maddie got tied up a few times, and she's been dominant. She still scored 30 points, so it's actually scored 45 points. So it's pretty hard to slow her down, but there were some key moments there where our girls were able to slow her down. So Lauren Mansfield, 28 points, Ash, 25 points, Ash Carrot-Tiana, and then everyone else contributed really well. So good to see girls. That was the Carol Fox & Co. women. Our Culture Kings men. Another huge performance by Harry Froling, 25 points, 23 rebounds. It was some entertaining basketball in bits and pieces. It was a bit messy through parts of it as well, but Merv had a huge alley-oop off a Heath lob, Heath Cameron. It was some amazing things playing Verls, off the backboard dunk for Harry. It was just good to watch, boys. Getting a little bit better each week. Everyone seems to be contributing, and it was a great game. So that's pretty much it, guys. A wrap up for us for the weekend. We look forward to the next weekend of fixtures, and then we're into school holidays. So we'll catch up